My home by day is very drab, but at night, it lights up. Plain and mundane. I think my house is the most boring in the whole neighborhood. Drab by day. Exciting and bright by night. Your excitement is rolling with ASAHOM's bright, permanent lights. Bright, brighter, brightest. I'm Rebecca Brand, and I have ASAHOM permanent lights on my house. So every night is a holiday, like Halloween. The latest in ASAHOM's permanent outdoor lights is that it gives you a number of choices for each holiday. Or you can light up your house like a Christmas tree for Christmas time. And everybody likes to be unique for their Christmas decoration lights. So you get to choose what's your favorite way of decorating your house for the holidays. So when we get to Labor Day, and it's fascinating that ASAHOM has thought to put all kinds of national and other holidays for North American households in the United States. And what fun on your street that you're actually celebrating Labor Day with your lights. Oh, what about Valentine's Day? Wouldn't that be great for your wife or husband to come home to your house decorated for Valentine's Day? What a welcoming. Here's some samples of other of the holidays. There are so many to choose from, but you get the idea. Look at all the choices you have, and you can have all of this set automatically. So anytime there's a holiday, you don't even have to touch your control. They will automatically go on for the holidays you like and want displayed on your house. Your house is going to be the most fun in the whole neighborhood. Well, and wait till you get to the dance party. Check this out. There is a preset for a dance party. Or have yourself a disco house party with them. So when you have your friends come over, they are greeted first off by your fun lights in front of your house. Well, that's just a precursor for the fun that's going to be happening in your house when you hold your own dance party. Or even do your backyard for the birthday celebration. I got so excited with my ASAHOM permanent lights for the front of my house, I wanted to add them to the back of my house too. This was a night where it was my friend's birthday party. It set the mood for the whole night. You can have your own customized WLED light show. WLED stands for white light emitting diode. That's a technical name for allowing a wide range of effects and customizations that ASAHOM has included in these lights, where each individual LED light can have its own color and brightness. This is a great leap forward for permanent lights on houses. The W in the LED allows for local dimming and brightening of each of those bulbs, and that is what ASAHOM has incorporated into all their pre-settings. But you could do the same on their app, and I'll get to that later, because all that WLED control is right on the app. This light show has the RGB multicolor lighting effect. RGB stands for red, green, and blue. It's a designation in the industry of how the lights are viewable to the eye. Besides all those holidays, there's all kinds of other scenes that ASAHOM has included in these lights. There are 100 presets for different scenes that you can choose for any mood you want to create. Let me show you how you get to all those different moods for those settings. In the app, we see different options in the studio. I already showed you some great presets for all of those occasions. Now we're going to go into the pixel setting within the studio on the app. Let me show you some examples. I was just playing around with the app with the pixel in the studio settings. The amount of different configurations is infinity and beyond. These were just some fun ones I was playing with and experimenting with out in front of my house. Maybe your friend has a favorite color. Maybe your child has a favorite color or a few favorite colors. You can customize it for their birthdays and special occasions any way you want. The pixel is where you get to do that, to customize the look to your liking. Look at two opposing colors. These are complementary. I think that's a nice effect. I chose pink and blue for this. And ASAHOM has come so far, they even have an AI setting in the studio. You can describe any way you want, what type of mood or feeling you want, and the AI will create a lighting show specifically to match what you entered into the AI studio mode. Like this. I tried a number of different moods. The AI mode makes it really easy and interesting just by typing the prompt, or you could even upload images via the app to generate the AI lighting effects that you want right away. You can do it by voice prompt. You can do it by voice prompt as well. How far lighting has come with the ASAHOM's Permanent Outdoor Lights Pro with this app that controls them. And within the studio, they have another feature called Creation. And there's also just simple lighting for lighting up your house at night. Now this is what I use on a daily basis when it's not a holiday or a party. I think it's a very clean, beautiful look. And you can go from a cooler blue or white to a warmer, yellower amber. That's all within those color spectrums that ASAHOM gives you. You can also go from dim to a bright setting, which will control the amount of electricity you'll be using. And all of these are settable on your app to whatever schedule you want with lighting your home, which can change over the year as days get shorter or longer according to your season. I use these lights every night. They have a 50,000 hour lifespan. Now, I only have mine on 3 to 4 hours a night because that's the hours I want it to be shining. But if you were to have them on 10 hours a night, they would last up to 14 years. So for the way I'm using them, they're going to last at least 2 decades. They are made to be permanent lights. I'm going to talk about the unboxing and the installation now. When you order your ASAHOM permanent lights, they come right to your door. I open the box and I put them right on my counter. The box is beautifully designed. Here are all sides of the box. This would make a great present for someone. When you open the box, the first thing you see is a user manual. I took everything out of the box. This is how well it was packaged, so nothing would get damaged during shipping, just the closest shot. And the box are marked by what's in the box. It lets you know how many strings of lighting you're going to get with each kit. And there are the lights in the box. I pulled them out string by string and laid them out on these black mats on my counter. They're all of different sizes, which makes it really convenient for different sections of your house. So all these strings I pulled out, one is 12 LEDs. You get one of those, that's 5 meters long, and you get 3 strands of 2.5 meters and 6 different string sections. That's 0.42 milliliters, 1 LED. Those are for junctions. I'll explain further. They give you 6 sections that are 1 LED, and this is great to configure the lighting according to your roofing style and the lines of your roof. I open the next box because there's 3 boxes and the same thing. I lay them out on the counter, and here's the 3rd box. And once again, here are all the components, and these are the controls. And here is the hardware. It comes in these little plastic bags. I want to show you all the accessories you get of how you're going to install them. I laid it all out on this mat. They give you everything you need except for your screwdriver. These parts have adhesive sticky, and I'll show you how you put them on later, and or you can also screw them in for extra security of your lights. The instructions are really clear about what each of these things are for, and I'm going to show you the installation. I want to mention though, the set is complete with what you need for any configuration of a roof line for your ASAHOM permanent lights. Here's a user manual on the left and a simple mounting ruler on the right, which came in handy. I'm flipping through the user manual so you can see how well it's illustrated. It was really easy to understand in words as well. I put lots of the pieces on this tray to show you. This is the controller on the right. Here is one of the string sections. Here is the power adapter and the cord. I have a pencil on my tray. I'll need that for marking the width. I have little screws. I'm going to use those as well as the adhesive tabs to secure the lights. And you're going to need a Phillips head small screwdriver. This is the eaves underneath my roof where I'm going to be installing my lights. Once installed, the lights will reflect down the walls of my house, creating those beautiful lighting effects you saw. Use the mounting ruler to measure out the correct distance to place your lights. You will place it against the edge of your house and pull it out to the 4-inch mark, or 10 centimeters. Next, you're going to peel the adhesive backing off each of the lights as I'm doing here on this particular light. I'm placing it right where I had the mark. it sticks right up there. And see where it has this little tab next to the light? I'm going to take a screw and I'm mounting it there. That's going to make those lights secure and permanent. Here is a tab. This is great to go around corners so that the electrical cord just doesn't hang. I peel the backing off of that and I place it the same distance. It's 4 inches away from my wall, right under my eave, and this is getting me around this corner here. I'm taking another one of the screws and I screw that in securely. A few twists and that's done. After you go through a whole string and you get to the last light that you see here that's secured, we see what's dangling are the waterproof plugs. They're made for all weather. They give you a fault detection module. This is really handy. You're going to want to attach this because it's going to detect signal or power faults in the light sections. This is important. If one section of lights were to somehow go out, it will alert you to that and you can test it right from here for easier troubleshooting. And here I am connecting it with the waterproof connector. You can see how it's made to fit securely together. Once you place those together, by fitting them in, with those 3 circles going in the right way, you twist the exterior of the connector tightly, and that's what makes it waterproof. And now I'm going to connect the controller. It will go on in the same way with the same type of connection with 3 holes. One goes into the other, and then again, the watertight seal is screwed right on there tightly. I put my controller right here so it's easy for me to reach as I walk out my front door. It too is waterproof. Now I'm going to need something to go into opposite directions. So the dual controller is going to come into play. So you have 2 different directions. It's like a T. I'm connecting that as well. And then off I go to continue the installation. And then I connect that with, again, the watertight connection and into a 3-pronged 120 volt normal North American outlet it goes. I have a waterproof one right outside my door, which made it very handy. That's where I'm going to plug it in. This was simple for me. Some households might use a weatherproof extension cord. Every house is configured differently with their exterior electrical outlets. I'm testing that they work right here, right above where I plug them in, and they do. I'm playing around with the buttons and getting some different colors. That's a manual way of operating them. That doesn't even include the app. It's just simple, going through a few of the different colors. Success. The installation went well. Let me show you how easy it is to download the app. I searched ASAHOM, I opened the app, and the app downloads like any other app. It's really simple to set up. After I went to the app and all the menus, with the lights plugged in, the blinking blue light on the controller meant it was ready to pair. I set it up with my Wi-Fi and I added the device. It discovered them and you can see them glowing in the background. They lit up and quickly they connected. I updated the software, which is typical and normal for any of these app-driven devices. And then I was ready to glow. And quickly I was right into the Permanent Lights Pro Studio. And there I played around with a lot of the different settings and the presets. You can see the lights in the background changing. As I went through the effects, there are 100 presets. You have quite the library already. But the effects is a whole nother way of designing your light show to customize for your house. This was a lot of fun. Messing around with this, making my new creations. Now I did all this before I installed the lights. I suggest you do that as well before the lights go on your house because it was just more simple and easy for me to be at my counter doing all this rather than in front of my house. You could do it either way, but I think this gives you a really fun way of seeing the possibilities by watching this video and looking at all the different choices of colors. It's infinite, and how you can put together really fun designs for your lights. The Pixel was so fun. It was amazing just to kind of grab a color, put it down, one string of lights, and play around with that. It was interesting and it was easy. And now my house has my ASAHOM Permanent Outdoor Lights Pro installed, so my house is always ready for my next dance party or my everyday lights for all the rest of the time of the year to enjoy a beautifully lit home, taking my drab home into the prettiest house on the block. I just love my ASAHOM lights for every occasion. Isn't that amazing? Click the link below to get yours. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you had as much fun with it as I had making it. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video, and let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is for your house to always look like the place you want to be, your home with ASAHOM. Now I gotta figure out what my next party is. If you like this video, here's more over there, including some of my party recipes. Just click